Fights and even gunfire. Gas shortages in Lebanon mean long lines at the pump, people waiting hours literally to fill up, and it's pushing them over the edge. Supply problems mean prices are going up too. It's the latest episode in Lebanon's long-running economic crisis. Our observer in Beirut sent us this report from his car.
كل ما أريد أن أعبئ بنزين أنتظر 3-4 ساعات تحت أشعة الشمس الحارقة. أنا في الطابور كما تقف مئات السيارات خلفي. ربما يمكننا أن نرى مشهدا من هذا الوضع هنا. لمئات الأمتار. عداك عن أننا ننتظر ساعات في الطوابير. هناك ازدحام مروري شديد جدا. أوقات أنه يتسكر الأوتوستراد ساعة، ساعتين، 3 ساعات، لأن هناك سيارات كثيرة تريد تعبئة البنزين. اللبناني الذي يقف في سيارته لساعتين، ل3 ساعات، ل4 ساعات، ويأتي أحد الوقحين ليضع سيارته أمامه، فيؤدي ذلك إلى تلاسل، ومن ثم إلى تعارض، ومن ثم ربما إلى إطلاق نار. مؤخرا كان هناك هاشتاج طوابير الذل، هاشتاج ترندنج نمبر 1 في لبنان. بالفعل هذا طابور ذل. أنا أكلمك الآن ومنذ 3 ساعات أقف في الطابور. نشهد في لبنان بشكل يومي احتجاجات ربما قد تتفاقم. بالأمس شهدنا قطع طرقات على مختلف الأراضي اللبنانية.
One of the reasons for the shortage is large-scale smuggling of gas to neighboring Syria. Gas in Lebanon is still subsidized by the government, meaning it costs just 1/3 of the price it fetches in Syria.
يوميا يوقف الآلاف اللترات الذاهبة إلى سوريا، ونحن نرى يوميا بيانات للجيش مرفقة بصور، ويحدث هناك إطلاق نار.
Lebanon's energy minister has warned people that the subsidies will one day have to end. For people who can't afford to fill their tank, he suggested finding another means of transport.
لكن كيف تقول هذا؟ هو كلام دفع الناس إلى التخزين في منازلها مكان الاكتظاظ السكاني. هناك حرائق بسبب تخزين البنزين وتخزين المازوت أيضا.
These men are Rohingya refugees living in camps in Bangladesh. They're taking the body of a deceased relative to the cemetery, but the barbed wire that's been put up by the Bangladeshi authorities is making it tough going. Our observer is campaigning to have the barbed wire taken down. He says it is an unnecessary and sometimes dangerous humiliation for people who have already suffered too much.
What has been erected are barbed wire pillars and barbed wire itself, as well as concertina razor wire. These are very difficult to negotiate, and children find them a very kind of attractive thing because they're all rolled up. Children want to crawl inside and play. They have nowhere to play. That's why they get cut when they go inside. The installation took no cognizance of what would make services accessible or less accessible. People have had to shift their homes in order to be within the barbed wire area. They have to walk much longer distances. Going to the clinic has become a very difficult task for elderly people, infirm people, pregnant women. It's punishing refugees. It's a very heavy-handed way to treat people who have experienced genocide and who are as vulnerable as they are. In emergency situations like the fire that happened on the 22nd of March of this year, when many people died, including several young children in horrific circumstances, the barbed wire prevented their escape.
The fire in March left 15 people dead and more than 500 injured, many of them because they couldn't get out because of the barbed wire. It's what prompted Shafur and his colleagues to launch the Remove the Fence campaign.
The reasons that the Bangladesh government have given for the fences, one aspect of it is security for Bangladeshis from the influx of Rohingyas that happened in 2017 onwards. And they are associated allegedly with drug trafficking, human trafficking, and so on. This is the kind of banter, this is the kind of rhetoric, this is the kind of local press sensationalism that you get in Bangladesh.
More than 800,000 Rohingyas have sought refuge in Bangladesh since 2017. They are fleeing attacks by Myanmar's military, which UN officials say could amount to genocide. That's it for this week. As always, you can find more reports from our observers on our website, observers.france24.com. I'll see you next time.